Hi, it's me Bonnie. Welcome to my July whip update video. I have 3 whips to show you and I have a mini haul. Okay, so this is going to be quite a small one. Okay, so mainly you all know that I've had a wedding gift that I've been working on feverishly to try and get completed. Now I would say I'm about maybe 75% of the way there. Here is my whip for the wedding gift. I have done all of the metallics and all of the colour blocks. I've taken off the gridding so that it would make back stitching a little bit more easier, and I've done 3/4 of it, maybe I could say, in the back stitching, and I've still got the bead to do, but I think I need to give this a little wash, and then I can start on the beading. But I'm a bit worried because I've already got the metallics in there, but I'll have to see what's what. I'll probably speak to the lady who works at Bothy's Thread to double check, see what she thinks I should do. But that is the whip update so far, and I'm hoping that by any end of the weekend, hopefully, I will have all of the back stitching done, and then I can get it washed if that's what I should do, and then start on the beading and then take it down to the framers. I'm quite pleased with that so far. There have been some areas where I've botched up, but I'm not going to show you where they are, and I don't think anyone would ever notice them. I fudged it a bit so that it wouldn't show and it would look like it was supposed to be there in the first place. So I'm quite pleased with that so far, and I keep poking my nose over all the whips. I've just noticed, look at that, big ass nose poking over the whip. I'm really sorry about that. Is that better? Right, okay, so yeah, so that's my my wedding gift whip. I'm quite pleased with that. I took it into work with me so that I could make use of the lunch hour, and my daughter was very upset. Didn't like the fact I was taking it out of the house. She wants me to get it finished for her cousin, so she's very so yeah, so hopefully I can get that done in time for the 17th. I've given myself the 17th of August at the very latest to have it done by, so that I can take it in and hope they can frame it within the time slot that I have left before the wedding. Yeah, so a bit of a close up if you like, without poking my nose over the top of it. There you go. I'm really loving the silver butterflies and the silver hearts, but my favourite part of the whole thing was writing the word love. That was really interesting. I really enjoyed that part. But I've got to say, I'm a little bit fed up with back stitching right now. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do the beading now. I am enjoying it. It just feels like it's never ending back stitching. I am surprised at how much I enjoyed the back stitching while I'm actually doing it, but when I pick it up again to do it again the next day, I'm thinking, oh my god, I've still got a bit of way to go. But I must say, I kind of marathoned it over the weekend because I had a few days off. Monday and Tuesday I was off. So I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. And Monday and Tuesday I really laid into it, and it made all the difference. It went from being like just a tiny little bit under there to suddenly all of this. So it's really good, and I did all of this did I do all of that? Yeah, I did all of these 3 things from the flower to the butterfly here at lunchtime. And then hopefully by the end of the weekend I can have all of this done, and then I can do the beading. And the beading I'm really looking forward to, because, you know, Mirabilias and chatelaines, they tend to have beading in, so that would be good practice. So yeah, that's really good. Okay, so I'll stop showing you that right now and move on to the next thing, so you don't get bored out of your brain just staring at it. But I am quite amazed with it. I keep looking at it and going, wow, I can't believe I've just done all that so far. Right, so like I said, I've been marathoning that, but there were a few days where I was just like, oh my god, if I have to pick up another back stitching on that thing again, I think I'm going to explode. So whenever I felt like that, I picked up a whip out of my box at random, and the first time I felt like, oh my god, I picked out my Alice in Wonderland Bothy thread, because I joined the Bothy thread group on Facebook, and everybody's doing the silhouette Alice in Wonderland, and I was like, oh, I've got that in my whips, so, you know, that'd be really nice to work on that. Just plain black, easy stitching, and I quite enjoyed it. I'm quite sad to put it away, really. And that's what I've gotten to so far. It's not the most progress, but considering all I had with that tiny little ear on the top of the head, I'm loving this part, I think. Was that all I had left? But anyway, it's looking good, and I can't wait to get this bit finished. And then, because what I've decided to do, I've decided to work in, I think there's 4 pages, and each page is a quarter of the whole design, and I have folded the page, I've folded all the pages in half, so that I'm working on quarter of the quarter. What is that? Oh my god, an 1/8? Oh, this math thing is rubbish. Me and numbers, it just doesn't go. But yeah, so that will be 1/2 of a page. So once I've done 1/2 of the page, I'll then move on to another half, and then work my way around that way, so that it's broken into pieces, and I don't feel like, oh my god, I've still got a lot to go. So I haven't got a lot to go in my quarter. Did that just make sense, or did I just ramble like crazy over that? Anyway, let's move on. But that was really quite enjoyable, and I was a bit sad to put that down. But you know, as I'm on a deadline, I had to put it down. Let me put that back. Sorry, I'll put that back. Then the next time I felt like that, I picked up my Tree Frog Trio. Sorry, it's such a mouthful. Tree Frog Trio. Do you know the wise monkeys? The 3 wise monkeys? Well, I've got the 3 wise frogs. And I finished the entire middle frog. It's completely done. Excuse me. So I'm counting that as a mini finish. Can I count that as a mini finish? Please, 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 let me. That's a mini finish, please. So, Frog Lizzie, this is Lizzie Frog, is now done. I'll be working on Sue Frog, the next time I pick this up. But isn't it lovely? I'm a little bit upset because me, being a complete idiot, I left my cold cup of coffee on the table, and I went to get my children a drink of juice as they asked, and when I came back they were flicking the coffee everywhere, and I was like, my stitching! So now I got coffee stains everywhere, little blocks of it, and even some of the fabric, some of the thread even got a bit coffee stained, but I don't think you can tell, And even if you can, don't matter, I'm going to wash it anyway when I've done the whole thing. But all the same, that frog looks really cool, and I can't wait to move on to the next frog. And that took me maybe 3 evenings to do. I was quite surprised at how fast I managed to stitch that up. So yeah, that was a really nice time to stitch on that, and I can't wait to work on the next frog. I've decided to leave Bonnie Frog to the very last, because that's going to be the most enjoyable part, right? Okay, so when I've done all those, I will be buying some more fabric and some more floss, and I'll be redoing them all as individual pictures. And my daughter has also asked me to do one for her, so that she wants a pink one, completely pink. So I'm going to do a pink and yellow one, I think, or maybe even pink and orange, and sew it onto her school book bag for when she goes to Dart's reception in September. Might not be ready by September, but I want to do that for her. Yeah, so that's that. So that's all my whips. Very quick. Now, Stitch Mania are doing a sale in October, and it's for the Raven Queen. I'm calling it the Raven Queen. I don't know if it's actually Raven Queen or Queen of the Ravens, but Raven Queen's house party, I think the sale is called, and it's going to start on the 1st of October, I believe. And I have chosen to work on the Raven Queen Mirabilia. So this will actually be my first Mirabilia and not the Gypsy Mermaid. And I'm quite excited to start this. I've already purchased the DMC Floss, and yesterday night I ordered online the water lilies and the quinix, and then the water lilies, the quinix, and then next month I will order the beads, because it had to be done in bits, and then hopefully I'll be able to do this in time for October, and I can't wait to get started on this. I opened it up and had a look at the pattern, and I'm thinking it's not going to be quite so scary. I think I can do this. It's going to be fun. I can't. Is it the excitement of starting a new pattern that I'm thinking, oh wow, this is going to be so fun, or is it the fact that I'm working on a pattern with people? I don't know, but I get so excited when it's like, oh, I got a new kit to start. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that one, the Raven Queen, and she just looks lovely, so elegant, and yeah, and I'm loving the black crow that's just sitting there. And I'm thinking there should be more crows just like sitting about in the sky, just not sitting, flying about in the sky. But that's going to be nice. I think I'm going to enjoy that, because I've been seeing everybody's Mirabilias, and I feel enabled by you all, and I have to do it. I can't wait. The fabric, I've done it on, it's bluey kind of colour. It's actually touch of grey. I don't know if that is actually what it's called for. Hold on. It's called for 32 count touch of grey linen, and this is 32 count Permin linen touch of grey. I went on to sewandsew.co.uk, found my pattern, and then there's a button that says see list of materials required or something like that. I clicked on it, and then it literally had everything that I needed. I just because I was buying it in batches, I took off anything that wasn't a DMC thread, put that to 0, and then clicked the button, and it all went into my cart. So I decided to buy the DMC and the fabric at the same time. So I got Touch of Grey. It looks a bit blue, but it's actually grey, and here are the thread that I needed for it. So the water lilies and the chronic are going to come later. Right, and yeah, so that was the Mirabilia, and then I bought myself a Gecko Rouge kit just because I wanted to, and I love this kit. It is a Sacrums kit. I can't really pronounce that. Sacrums. I'm sorry, I can't say it. Sacrums. Can you read that? Sacrums. The artist is called Emily. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'll find out. Yeah, I just found out. I had to go on the website. The artist is Emily Jarridge. I think it's supposed to be pronounced in a French way, because I think she's French. But she does amazing artwork, and she's just been added on like a month or two ago as a new artist added onto the website. And when they put the picture on, just to see on the Gecko Rouge Facebook group, just to see if we would like the art, I think that's why, just to test the waters, I think that's why they put it on there, or just to let us know that it was up and coming. But when they put this on there, I fell in love with it, and I was just like, oh, when is the kit going to come through? And then when they finally made it into a kit, which was just a couple of weeks later, I didn't have the money for it, so I had to wait like a month, and now I finally got it. This is in my possession. It is one of the most beautiful pieces of artwork I've ever seen, and I think it's because it's got blues, it's got teals, it's got greens, it's got purple. I'm not being funny, but purple is my favourite colour, and everything has to be purple. I mean, you must have something purple in your life, and this is it. This is it for me. It is so beautiful, and I love her. I love the way she looks. Her eyes are just perfect. Her nose is perfect. Her mouth is perfect. She doesn't remind me of anyone in particular, or any actress, or anything in particular. She's just her, and beautiful and perfect. And I'm absolutely in love with her, and I can't wait to stitch her. She won't be stitched this year. I've got too much going on, and I've got too many whips going on, and I don't want to start her just yet. If I start on her, I want to be able to work on her, you know. I don't want to have to start on her and then stop because I've got a deadline going on with something else. So she's not going to be started until next year. I'm just happy to have her in my stash at the moment because she's just adorable. Yeah, that's all I've got to say on her. She's just beautiful, and if you guys haven't checked out geckorouge.co.uk, I think, or I think they've even got an Etsy. They have got an Etsy shop as well, called Gecko Rouge. If you haven't checked them out, please do. They are so amazing. Messy Stitcher had got a she got a kit for her birthday, and it's called Hatter by Omri Hoesh. Oh my god, that is that's on my wish list. I'm totally going to buy that. And I think Nordley, she got the octopus, Mardi Gras octopus on seagrass. I'm totally buying that one as well. Gecko Rouge is so cool. I call it the British Heaven and Earth kind of. They are amazing, and you have to check them out. And they do all sorts of designs and all sorts of artists. So if you don't like the modern stuff, they've got country stuff, they've got animals, abstract. It's just beautiful. Even gothic stuff and punky stuff and futuristic stuff and sci-fi stuff and cuddly kittens and gorgeous unicorns and birds and trees, giraffes. Yeah, you get my meaning. You've got to go on that website and check it out. If not to buy anything, at least to look at them. They are just beautiful to look at. Every now and again, if I get really bored, I'll check them out and just like have a look at their pictures. But they are very beautiful, and the artwork is charted so well by Kimberly Hills. She is amazing. Her work is always so good, and the customer service is amazing. I can't sing their praises loud enough. It's amazing. I love them, and I'm part of all their Facebook groups, and they're amazing. And finding them at the beginning of my stitching life has just been amazing. I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. And if you go on the Etsy website, they've got a few extra kits that they haven't put onto the actual website, the GeckoRougeGallery.co.uk website yet. So they're still transferring them, I think. So there's more on there that isn't on the other website. So check out both of them, the Etsy store and the Gecko Rouge Gallery. If you put that in Google, I'm sure it will come up. Amazing work. All the artists are just amazing, and the charts are really well charted. The kits are just really well presented. It's beautiful, and it comes in a really beautiful, like, presented way. And I love the way they make the pattern into a book sort of thing. It's just beautiful. And sometimes I like to have a look at the floss. It's just lovely. Rainbow feast for my eyes. So yeah, that's all I've got to say, and I'm going to sign off now because I haven't got much to show you, and I don't want to bore you, and I don't want to start rambling and talking rubbish. And I'm sorry about my last video. It was in the middle of the night. Well, it's in the middle of the night now, but I was absolutely knackered and I was ill. I just watched it back just to see if I showed you any particular things, and like the new Gecko Rouge kit. I couldn't remember if I had it back then or not. And oh my god, I was like, what was I saying? Half of the stuff was just pure rubbish. So I do apologise for the rubbish, and I hope you just picked out the interesting parts and just disregarded all the rubbish. I don't know what I was talking about. It's not very well either. Okay, well, I'm going to go. I hope everybody has a great, had a great July, and I hope everybody has a great August. And I might come back with a tag or two during the next couple of weeks or each week. Otherwise, if not, I'll see you at the end of August or early September to show you my August whips. Okay, take care. Ciao.